Good evening. Uh, Now I will explain about this shutter system. This is called Modular Slab Formwork system, and it can also be called H20 Beam-Slab Formwork system. This is the most conventional shutter system used for the high-rise construction. We can also use the table formwork system that is more faster, but this is also easy to install, and the most conventional system is also faster, but it depends upon the number of manpower. So it's also very stable, and it can the level adjustment is very easy. So now I will explain about this different components of this slab shutter system. First of all, on top we have this plywood. The thickness of this plywood is 18 to 21 mm. This is the typical thickness of this plywood. This plywood directly supports fresh concrete, so it can take the load of fresh concrete directly and transfer to the beams. This plywood is coated with chemical which is suitable for to take the fresh concrete without having any chemical reaction. Under this plywood we have secondary beams running. So the spacing of the secondary beam is typically it can be 50 centi. 40 to 50 centi is the spacing of the secondary beams which are directly supporting this plywood. Under this secondary beam we have these are called primary beams, and these are called H20, and the name of the manufacturer is also visible in this. But these are called H20 beams, and the length of these beams, it varies. It can be 2.6 meter. It can be now you can see this one is 4.5 meter. So the length vary. Different sizes are available. You can use any size. And under this beam we have you can see this U support. This is called the beam lock. So this U support is important because it locks the beam in one place. You can see and locks both the beams at one place. Under this we have adjustable jack system. You see, we can adjust the level of this U lock system with this jack. Under this jack, this vertical section, these are called shoring for scaffolding. Ring lock, this is called ring lock vertical member for the shoring system. And we have horizontal section also. You can see these are called ledgers. So the vertical scaffolding, it transfers the load downward, and the horizontal support, it gives stability. It gives stability for the side forces or lateral forces. And downside you can see we have this base jack. This is also can be adjusted the level with this base jack, because concrete level is not same everywhere. And under the base jack we have sole plate which transfer the force properly without pinching inside the concrete slab. So this is all about this shutter system. Now I explain this system from top to bottom, but installation is from bottom to top. Like first we install this sole plate and base jack, then we install this vertical supports, and then we install the ledgers. On top of that we put this primary beams, and then the secondary beams, and then this plywood. So this is the main process of installation. And also one important thing, sometimes we provide a diagonal bracing also. When required, we can also provide the diagonal bracing that gives more stability to the structure. And also while concrete casting, we keep few labors downside to check if there is any movement in the shutter system, and we directly stop the concrete and rectify it to avoid any problem. So this is all about the formwork system.